Really wrong.
We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. And how about we check the numbers for Jaylen Brown?
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Newell out there with Johnson. And it's MP in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Lyons. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. As we know, late in the year, Coach, more eyes are drawn to games around the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, I talked to fans in the East who stay up. Always builds as that postseason picture starts to come into focus.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and hound him on every possession. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Back to Anthony. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. MP dishes to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Brown. Young for three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you need to run Trae off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
Fires from the line. Anthony's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. MP passes to Daniels. And a wide open look for MP. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Outside Anthony. Back to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by MP. On the wing, Brown. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Now, here's MP. 5 points in the game. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. White with it. He's covered by Daniels. And here's Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. Young looking it over. The three from MP. And the three ball is good. MP's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Stolen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Johnson left side. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Hawks making a change here. Reza Shea checked in. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the top offensive squad since the All-Star break. The Hawks, #1.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Now here's White. Scoreless thus far.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
MP with it. Now Anthony defending. Back to MP. To the inside. And stolen by Tatum. Outside, White. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning.
The timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. 1:52 left to play in the first. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic had a nice performance. He added 33 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Clock at 2. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Okongwu. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 14. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Over in the corner, Christie. And they get it, and he sinks the layup.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's MP. Pass to Rizachet. From outside the arc. And Boston with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. Launches a three. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
MP has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Quentin Grimes. Santi Aldama is out there with MP. Then there's Rizachet. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Here's Turner. Following the basket by MP. And the dunk by Brown.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Now here's Brown. Against Miami, he was really on his game.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Now, here's Brown. Christie has the open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Pounding has been off the charts.
Back to Rizachet. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Christie. And the rejection by MP. So let's see the switch here. Buford's checked in. And a switch here also. Here's Christie. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to MP for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Magic. Buford with it. 9 points last game. Christie kicks to Turner. Here's Wolf. 5 to shoot. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Oh,
whoa! That's just unfair. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim. No.
What's going on, y'all?
Oh, mercy there.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Daniels finds MP. Back to Daniels. Over Christie. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by MP.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Daniels, and that one is stuffed right through.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Here's Brown. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's MP. Pass to Aldama. Back to MP. Down low. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hey, Kick, I'm live on TikTok, and TikTok, I'm live on Kick. Kick, I'm live on YouTube. YouTube, I'm live on Kick. YouTube, I'm live on TikTok. TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. Shit crazy. What it do, YouTube? TikTok, what it do? What it do?
Christie the pass to Turner. There's the drive. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForge, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Jacks up a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 8 now on the night. MP. Six to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Risa Shea missing. The Celtics shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Over in the corner, Christie. Here's the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Wolf. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Brown. He's got 9. No good from the wing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And the basket by MP.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Turner for three. Good on the three-point shot. Turner's got 5 now.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Once ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Going on.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Atlanta Hawks.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
And they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
Moving on now to discuss the small forward clash that we saw in the first half of this one.
As the league's top scorer, MP is the focal point of every defense. Try to make them uncomfortable. Maybe if you disrupt the roots, the whole tree will start to come down. That's right, Kenny. I'm a treeologist.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, the big Aristotle strikes again. Very nice. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Derek White is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Lyles in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Well, Anthony is going to see those gaps and exploit them. He's got good vision.
Here's MP, the basket good, off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Anthony. Still scoreless. Here's Brown with the 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
This shot used to be a question mark for Brown coming into the league. Now you got to guard him from deep.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson finds MP. Wound up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Lyles. Outside Anthony. There's Brown with the 3. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. MP is second. In the 3rd spot, Jalen Johnson.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Johnson against Tatum. Back to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the 3-pointer. Brown's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Boston. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Daniels, no good. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Well, that's excellent defense by Johnson. Able to protect the rim without foul.
Here's Newell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Lyle. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Over in the corner, Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
The Hawks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
To the middle. Good defense by MP.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's MP. He has 31 and stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Lyles. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve. But he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out.
Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
Goodness. MP going deep in the bag with that one.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Brown kicks to White. Brown against MP. Tatum passes to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 21.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Young pass to Johnson. MP outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
There's Brown with the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Young dishes to MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Hawks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. The drive by MP, and good that time. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Back to Lyles. On the wing, Daniels. White covering. Daniels kicks to MP. Young in the corner. Brown against MP. Outside Daniels. Fires from deep. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 8.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Lots of players do it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Pass to Newell. They set the pick. The Hawks again can't hit.
He'll probably hear a...
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Christie. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds now tonight. Back to MP. To the paint. Here's Hendricks. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Lyles checked in for Hicks. Jason Tatum comes in for Jake LaRavia. Whitey's checked in for Christie. And Anthony subbed in for Turner.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Reza Shea. He's out there with Quentin Grimes, and it's Gravett in at the center.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
The Celtics have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Pass to Reza Shea. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. MP against Tatum. Here's Grimes. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Grimes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, MP, great feel for the game, and also unselfish.
The Celtics shooting a meager 37% for the game. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
MP looking around. Pass to Reza Shea. MP sets the screen for Reza Shea. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And here's Brown outside.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Tipped away and stolen by MP. Going inside, count it. MP's got 39.
MP went right for the teeth and got rewarded.
Brown outside. It's good from long range. Brown
thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
MP kicks to Okongwu. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. White drives in, and White slams it in.
Well, you know, White is quietly one of the league's most effective finishers on the drive.
MP passes to Howard. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and it'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we watched this team play.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Brown missing. MP with it, now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Rizachet. MP inside, guarded by Tatum. MP inside. Tatum on him. MP, no good. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And Anthony drops them both. 12 seconds left in the game. Sweet move. The drive by MP. Rizachet finds MP. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long, everyone.